What up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video. I'm David,
I'm Lily.
and in today's video, we'll be reacting to one of Soulja Boy's former videographers, I think slash manager. It was a post where Soulja Boy is not
No,
he not his manager or
no, he
videographer.
was just a videographer.
Oh, well, videographer. Well, he said he was a manager, so I guess I got it mixed up. But Soldier Boy was doing a rant earlier today, and he was going off about. It was the guy said in the interview that he had spit. Soldier Boy had spit in his food. So we're gonna react to. We're gonna react to what he said in the interview, and yeah, you ready?
But I'm grateful for the good and the bad. Because at this particular time in Las Vegas, I had actually not eaten in 3 days.
Oh,
I was in this tough place in life where I didn't want to beg for my paycheck or my per diem, which I wasn't getting, because I wanted to be a boss. So I'm not going to beg for it. I don't want to act like I'm struggling. And then I'm also not going to call home to my mom because I don't want her to think something's wrong on the road.
right,
So it's like at that time, it'd be like, you would have to send me a Western Union.
right.
So I'm in Vegas and I haven't eaten in 3 days. And it's a very dark time because I'm not treated properly. And Soldier Boy called me to his room. We're staying at the Bellagio. And he wanted to make a really like viral video. And he said, come to my room. I'm about to order some room service. And he ordered $1,000 worth of room service. And when he was done, there was so much food left over. I was excited. I said, I saw some chicken fingers, and I was like, can I get those? Because I'm hungry. I'm really, really hungry. And he said, yeah, have whatever you want. And then he got up and he spat on the food. And it was something that I had never witnessed before. But I'm very grateful for like these moments because it taught me how never to treat people like when they work for me.
Yeah,
And when I started a management company and whatnot, I made sure people were paid on time. So I'm very grateful. And he was just a kid. He was a kid. But I never wanted to kill somebody before in my life. And it was a very frustrating time.
Yeah.
But I always was told by my grandfather that presents are delivered in the dark. And in this time, I'm at the airport, leaving Las Vegas, and I'm sitting on the ground, and my head is in between my knees, and I'm just so hungry. And this lady, she walked up to me, and she gave me a $20 bill. She said, God told me to give this to you.
oh wow.
I've never experienced anything like this in my life. And I'm like, how did she know? And I went and bought a Subway sandwich. And shortly after this, on October 4th, 2007.
All right, so hearing what you heard from him and what's going on with social media with Soulja Boy and him responding to him saying that he didn't spit in the guy's food, he don't know what he's talking about or whatnot. How do you feel about it?
I don't think I heard Soulja Boy say he didn't spit in the food.
What did he say?
He was just going off about Kandi having him on the show and F Kandi and give him the address. He'll pull up to tell his side of the story.
Oh, okay.
That he was in Atlanta at that time. He was making a video.
Okay. I mean, I don't think if the story is true, I don't think it was right to spit in somebody's food. Like I said, I don't know how real it is, and especially considering there's just further proof that you don't know what somebody could be going through. So to spit in his food and he ain't ate in days, however long it's been that he was eating. So it's just like if he's starving and he's hungry, it's just like it'd be a homeless person. It would be similar to give a homeless person offering them some food, to offer to buy them some food and they eating and you just like spit in their food. it's like that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I don't know the situation fully because this is only one side of the story. He sounds like he's telling the truth. And he's not bashing, still to this day, he's not bashing him, although this happened some time ago. He said Soulja Boy was a kid then. Like, to me, he's still saving grace. He's like, making excuses. Well, he still was a kid, so, but this did happen. And I'm speaking on my life and my truth because this happened.
Right.
It taught me a lesson not to treat others like this. And now he is a manager, so now he knows to pay people on time and, not to treat people like that, which is a very valuable lesson.
Right.
And the lady giving him the $20, I heard him say, how did she know? She didn't. God did. And the lady was being obedient, listening to God to give him the $20 because he needed it, obviously. So,
Right.
yeah, that's where we at so far in the video.
I think Soulja Boy kind of reacting to the criticism that he's probably getting because it would kind of, with all the like traction that he's the attention of making him look like a horrible person for just spitting in somebody's food, especially if they go look at it and be like, dang, like Soulja Boy, like why would you treat this man like that? Like you supposed to remain humble, and you came from the bottom as well. You would love to have been in that type of position as well. So it's just like, why would you do this to this man?
But the man did say he was a kid then.
Right.
So when you a kid and you got that much money and you doing so good, you're not thinking about being humble.
True.
It's a child.
No,
not thinking about being humble. Yeah, he could have knew right from wrong. Like a lot of us, as when we was kids, and a lot of kids today know right from wrong, but sometimes they still do the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. So, no, it wasn't right if he did do it. But once again, he was a kid, and this man is speaking from his point of view and things that happen. And I kind of believe him because Soulja Boy is known for gassing stuff up. He's known for lying. He's known for adding more to the story. So,
And what would be his reason to lie? It's just like, out of all the entertainers that he may have worked with, why would he just pick Soulja Boy out of everybody? So I believe him too.
Yeah, I don't know who else he worked with, but at that time. So at that time, he was a videographer, and yeah. Let's move forward to the now moment because he's still telling the story.
I'm supposed to go to the airport for the DJ Fallon show. Mm-hmm. Not DJ Fallon, for the Jimmy Fallon show.
Jimmy Fallon.
And I didn't get the itinerary. Mm-hmm. And so the next morning, I just go to the airport because every morning we fly out. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the airport for about 4 hours and nobody's answering my phone calls. Mm-hmm. And I think I realized in that moment, like, I think I'm just fired. Like, ice machine. Very cruel way of being.
They didn't even say anything.
Nobody.
Did you ever get the money that you were owed?
I did get the money that I was owed.
Okay, at least you got your money.
Because Soulja Boy was signed to a very reputable company, College Park Music. So it was like they did what was right. I was owed money, but it was very odd at the time. Like, I just didn't know I was fired. Mm-hmm. It was just, I'm at the airport, I get back on the MARTA bus and I go to my mom's house and I told my mom, I was like, I think I'm fired. Mm-hmm. And she got a little sad and was worried. And I said, no, don't be sad. Like, this is a blessing. This is a winning streak. Mm-hmm. She's like, what do you mean? I said, Ma, I'm the lowest paid person on the team. Now I'm about to be the highest paid person on the team. She was like, excuse me? I said, I'm going to be a manager. She was like, you know how to manage artists? I was like, well, I'm the cameraman. So me as a delusional optimist, remember, like, these L's are really W's.
Okay.
I'm a delusional optimist that I'm the cameraman. I've been in every room, so I know how the game works.
Yeah, and you're privy to what everybody's talking about, the deals they making, what they're saying.
And I know how to make artists famous. Mm-hmm. Most managers don't know how to do it with their own two hands. They have to make phone calls. I have a media outlet. I have a YouTube channel. I have a website. I have the skills to edit. I know how to edit a video and get millions of views. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be the best manager in the world. And I probably would have never quit this job. It was so cool. So he really did me a favor. And now that I look back on it, all the times I was treated poorly, it was a gift because now I know how to treat people properly.
Right.
And it's like, no, I'm going to manage artists. But once again, presents are delivered in the dark.
Right.
Times after this actually got worse.
Okay.
As a dreamer, you dream really big.
Right.
But reality oftentimes sucks. Today, people always say, like, you should live in the moment. Mm-hmm. Living in the moment sucks. Mm-hmm. So I formed this gift of like living in the future. I try to live there today because if I have hope, mm-hmm. it will make today manageable.
Right.
And if I'm looking at what's reality in today in my life, I'm going to believe I'm a loser. So it's like those are very like bad thoughts. Like when things are going wrong, like you think bad thoughts.
Yeah, everybody does.
And it's like our mind is dirty. Mm-hmm. And it's like if your hands are dirty, what do?
You have to wash them.
You wash your hands. So I got very good at brainwashing myself. Mm-hmm. And that's not like a bad thing. It's like I'm just trying to be optimistic enough to believe that everything's about to change, mm-hmm. even though everything is crashing in front of me. And I found myself in New Orleans passing out flyers for NBA All-Star after party for like $50. And I was thinking like just a couple months ago, I'm in Vegas with Kanye West and we got the #1 song in the country and I'm just passing out flyers for a party. But a gift was delivered in this moment.
What?
Because there was this artist that I was filming and he was talking to this girl that he liked and she was in a rap group.
What?
And he showed me her music video. And when I saw it, I was like, that's going to be my group.
Who?
It was called Vistoso Bosses. There were these two girls, mm-hmm. and it was like the teenage female version of Outkast. It was they're the future in my eyes, and my heart lit up, and I went and I signed them. And then College Park and Interscope Records signed them 24 hours after I signed them to management. Okay. And CEO Charlie is back. And I'm getting them shows. We're starting to move around. We're building a fan base. We're in Washington, D.C. doing a show, and they get off stage, and they just cuss me out.
Why?
They say, you didn't give us water. I'm like, what am I dealing with here? I'm like, excuse me? And we go to the airport, and they won't even stand beside me.
Why?
They needed something to be mad at, and I guess they found it. But come to find out, somebody was in their ear.
Trying to manage it. And that happens all the time in the business. It's like you start investing into an artist and they start getting shiny and flashy and everybody see them now, so everybody trying to get them from you.
And they in that airport,
they fired you.
I'm fired again.
So, okay, so what's the next artist?
Well, I go back to my mom's basement. And I told Mom, I said, I don't know how this is a win, but I know there's a win in this. I said, it might be a blessing because I wasn't enjoying it. Everybody was always mad at me. It was like, it just wasn't in alignment.
Well, management is actually the hardest job you can have in the business.
I found out. Mm-hmm. But there was this group that they would always listen to in the car. And at the time, nobody really sang rap. Like Kilo Ali was like years before.
Right.
But there were these kids on the east side of Atlanta and they were really bad singers. But the kids in the skating rink liked them.
Okay, so I don't know if further down in the video where he talks about Soulja Boy again, but that particular clip where he said that he was hungry, Soulja Boy spat on the food, okay. I don't get why Soulja Boy was that angry in his clip that was on social media. I mean, to each his own. You can be angry for whatever, because if someone lying on you, then that may rage anger. But I don't see why he was that angry, calling Kandi out of her name, calling her bees and saying F her and F him. I don't get why he was that angry over that. I just can't wrap my head around that. Like,
I don't think he should have took that approach and should have been that angry. But I can't, tell nobody how to respond when someone is, using their name. But at the same time, I think, well, I can't say I think. It's just like I was saying, like maybe he was responded to the fact that because when you a high profile celebrity, it's your fans, and then you got the public, and then you got maybe her Candy fans. A lot of people who watch this interview will go to Soulja Boy page and go up under his comments and on his pictures and say, "Oh, you a horrible person for spitting this guy food, spitting this guy food." So now to the world, you look like this horrible person.
Yes, but the guy also said he was a child. This happened in the early 2000s. And I don't see what Kandi said wrong for him to go on her. Maybe because she just simply had him on the show. I don't know. But to me, his mindset is still like a kid. So,
Could be true.
because this man's just telling his life. And it seems like that's what he's further going to get into as to where he at now. I don't know if he's going to continue talking about Soulja Boy. I don't know. But I feel like we watched the part that we needed to watch as far as bringing Soulja Boy name in it. Now, Soulja Boy went on a whole rant. I don't know if you guys seen it. I don't know. I don't know if David can put the clip in. I don't know. But you can't tell nobody how to respond. Because once your name being brought up and then you bringing something up years ago, maybe a decade ago, he's probably angry about it, but at the same time, we grow from things. Like, dude, why are you that angry? Why are you calling her out her name? Like, I don't know. I mean, I know, but I'm going to just keep saying the same thing. Why are you calling her out her name? I could get it. The beef should be with him, not with her. She's doing her show. This is a podcast, and she had him on here. And, what's your thoughts?
I agree with you. I mean, he didn't. Well, she didn't, as in Kandi, didn't say anything bad about Soulja Boy.
Right.
Not from what I'm hearing. So
Right.
I don't think that his beef or problem should have necessarily been with her, like you said. It should have been with him.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't know what Soulja Boy seems like he's dealing with a lot of personal issues, and it's like it don't matter who it is who says anything to him. He just gonna lash out at
Lash out.
everybody, and he's the type of person that like it fuels him, especially like social media. If his name is trending, he gonna capitalize off the moment and be like, you know what? All right, since my name in the headlines, I'm gonna keep this going so it could keep me relevant and keep me talked about. So I guess in a sense, like he knows how to play with the internet.
Yeah, the internet. But what about your career? Like, nobody ain't going to deal with you because you a short fuse. You know what I'm saying? But the internet is not going to be there for you forever. Like, after your hit song years ago, I didn't hear another song of his, and I don't know what he have going on. But yeah, nobody ain't gonna want to work with you if you a high head like that. Like, if you doing this for a social media moment, then hey, if it works for you, it works for you. But I believe that Kandi is owed an apology. He did say he wanted to pull up and tell his side of the story. So maybe Kandi will reach out to him, give him the address so he could sit down in her orange chair and give his side of the story.
Did you want to react to Soulja Boy, or you cool with what we do?
No, I'm cool with it because he just calling them out of their name, and that's, to me, is uncalled for. But
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why it's important to just always, like, hearing his story, it's always important to, remain humble, and it seems like this guy, he went through certain experiences that he went through, and it really helped mold him into being a better person. So
yeah,
I'm happy
Yeah.
for his, his what he went through. I'm happy that he was able to evolve from
I
that.
agree,
So,
and I like his thought process, how he think about things in the future to help him with his now moment. Because he said people say live in the moment, but the moment ain't good enough now, and then it will get you in a down moment, get you in a negative place. But to think further, and I'm going to start doing that. That's why I'm speaking on it. To think further and like, okay, this is going to happen. This is what it's going to be. And it looked like it worked for him, although it was still a couple challenges within that. It's still all of these things he went through taught him, which things we go through in life should teach us as well. But I like his mindset, thinking the positive, thinking about the future. And yeah.
And another thing I thought about is like, what if he became, you know how Soulja Boy treated him? What if he did the exact same thing, and once he got money and got some success, he treated other people the same way Soulja Boy treated him and spitting in people's food?
Well, he learned the lesson.
Yeah.
And that's good that he learned. That's why I believe that whatever he's doing in life right now, he's going to win, because he's not going to do what someone else did to him, you know. So, yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, me too. So you have nothing else to say on it?
No.
All right, so thank you guys for supporting. If you can, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be dropping more reaction videos. We out.